way to listen to music.
I usually just listen to my iPod.
Analog.
I can upload a lot of songs.
It has a richer, fuller sound.
It's portable.
Thick, bold sound.
The primary reason for MP3 is convenience.
Mainly I use my MP3 player, iPod, for walking from class to class.
I like the size of the MP3 players.
Got the iPod specifically so that it won't skip. I mean, if it was an option, I would take, an LP, and I would walk around with this 33 1/3 record spinning, but, that's just not practical, so that's kind of why I own the iPod.
Almost immediately after the CD was created, we had the efforts to figure out a way to compress it, to make those files smaller. The most popular approach was the MP3 format.
I know there's a type of file.
They do have different sound qualities.
It's a highly compressed sound file.
An easy way to illustrate visually what MP3 compression does to audio is that as you're looking at my picture here, the light striking my forehead, my glasses, my beard, shirt, and jacket, and so on. But behind me, there's nothing but black. You don't know whether the wall is 5 feet away or 10 feet or 15 feet. You just don't know the environment that I'm in. However, if we add some additional light back behind me, you're able to see then there's greater depth. There's a curtain behind me and the lights are bringing that across. That's far more analogous to what's happening in an analog recording. We can hear the depth, we can hear the space that the music was recorded in. And in an MP3 file, ultimately, it ignores all that quiet background, the reverbs, the environment, and it just goes away so that we don't get any depth.
I'm Heather Ferrari, and I'm co-owner of the Record Lounge. We sell nothing but vinyl here. It's all vinyl, no CDs. There's so much into a record. There's the art on the cover. Sometimes there's posters or little extra things that they put into the record. When you do download a song, there is something lost. You don't have anything else there. It's just the song. You have a million songs on this one little thing. You don't have that piece of art. You don't have that to hold in your hand or to put into a collection. The digital form, it's more mechanical.
In MP3, what we do is we just pick off the top shapes. And your brain eliminates all of the background noise.
I use my MP3 player. I have two. I have one on my phone, and then I have an MP3 player that's separate.
I use iTunes, which is on my laptop.
I buy all my music off the computer anyway.
The result is the file is much smaller. Typically, the file can be as much as 10 to 12 times smaller.
I can have my entire collection with me.
But we do that at the loss of audio quality.
A lot of people say that you kind of lose the magic, but I mean, for me, the convenience is much more important.
And so many people would say, many purists and people who are finely tuned to listen to music or listen to audio, is that you have the ability to hear into the sound. You can hear backgrounds, you can hear reverb.
That's why I like vinyl so much, just the fuller sound.
You can hear the nature of the environment in which something was recorded, and you don't get that on an MP3. My problem as an audio person is when the quality of the music, not the song or the performance necessarily, but the actual audio quality is compromised because of that convenience.
Remember, only you can tell which sounds are correct to your ears and your environment. Your equalizer provides you with the means to make any and all corrections that you in your new capacity as audio playback engineer determine to be the most accurate. We say again, welcome.
I hate iPods.